Our YourTV team had a blast playing in last year's Julia's Hope Cup, and we didn't make too much fools of ourselves, I think. Paul Turner, would you agree?
Well, yeah, no, you guys did pretty good, actually.
I think we made it to the, did we make it to the semifinal? I think we made it to the semifinal.
You went at least to the semifinals, yeah.
But if we're in this year, we might not have our hotshot, Lexi, the intern. We might bring her in for maybe 1 week.
I would if I were you.
So, Paul, you and Jim are here to talk about this tournament. And Jim, have you been involved since the beginning?
Yes, I have. It's been a great experience for a wonderful cause.
And Paul, you started going out on the ice at Chippawa Park 20 years ago, although it didn't become an official tournament really until 13 years ago.
Correct, yeah. I didn't know that until I saw that today with Jimmy's, some of the articles he had. But yeah, this would be the 20th year. 13th for Julia's Hope Cup, but yeah, we've been doing it for 20 years and all the money's going to the Hope Center, so great stuff, you know. 50th anniversary of the Hope Center.
That's
this year,
amazing.
so it's a special place, and it's terrible, the situation right now
for
people. Yeah.
And Jim, you would know some of that and how that need has progressed through your years as a counselor in the city of Welland.
Yes, for sure. And with Julia's Hope Cup contributing, it's a huge difference. And I think that's why Paul and Tina and everybody involved, you know, such a worthy cause.
It was so much fun last year, but let's get down to why this tournament started, and it's all in memory of your late daughter, Julia.
Absolutely, a bunch of friends, and Jimmy was part of the team, John Clark, Rick Sabuco. They said, hey, we gotta do something. This girl is special, and she was involved with our tournament before that, so it was a no-brainer, and it's like, we're gonna call this the Julia's Hope Cup, and I mean, I get goosebumps thinking about it because it was the very first one was so special, and 13 years now we're still doing it, and it's for our family, you know, Jackie, Melanie, and Tina and I. It's really a healing kind of thing for us too, right?
What I noticed last year, being in the fact that, you know, I've been to the tournament a few times over the years, but last year was really the first time I was able to stay for an extended period of time because I made it into the semifinals. Yes. Let's throw that in there again. But, you know, during some of the presentations and some of the speeches, you always involve current people going through tough situations, current people who have lost family members from cancer-related illnesses.
Cancer, not always just cancer,
not always
whatever.
Cancer.
People who are going through struggles, and yeah, it's the community is amazing. Everybody that helps us out with Julia's Hope Cup they're awesome, and the city has been just fantastic over the last well, right from the get-go, right for 20 years. They'll always have the ice ready for us, and whatever we need, they're always there for us because they know, and especially now with the way things are, and you know, needing money for the Hope Center is, you know, we got to do this. We got to continue to do this, not only for the memory of my daughter, but because
for the community,
of the vulnerable people in our community right now. Yeah.
February 17th, Jim, and with this cold snap we're experiencing right now, are you hopeful that this year will actually be on the ice? Last year we had to play on the road.
Oh, I'm going to guarantee it. It's going to be 100%.
Love it.
February 17th is a big day. It's my son's birthday. It's guaranteed.
Paul, $54,000 was raised last year. Was that a record?
Yeah, last year was the most money that we raised, and so now our goal now is that if we can raise for the 50th anniversary for the Hope Center, we can raise $50,000. That would be great, and anything else.
Well, last year proves that can be doable.
Can do it, yeah.
That can be done.
Having said that, you know, people are struggling a little bit more, and a lot of our donations come from individuals. You know, we have maybe $5,000 or $6,000 coming from the corporate. We need some work to do there.
Right.
To top it up, but yeah.
There's a special session for the kids every year, and that's a little bit earlier.
There's a special session for the kids. That starts around 9:30, and then
kids
the adults,
play for free?
They play for free, and then the adults are in at 11:30. They pay $50.
Right.
So, And a fella named Mike Agret runs a hockey organization. He's going to bring a whole bunch of his kids to the tournament this year. He has in the past, but this year I think he's going to bring more. And we want it to be like a carnival-like atmosphere too. We got tons of food. We'll have other kids' games, face painting, maybe some soccer tournaments for the kids, outside. People who don't skate. So try to include as many people as possible and make it a friendly, family, carnival-like atmosphere.
And it's all at Chippawa Park in Welland?
All at Chippawa Park.
How can people register ahead of time?
They can go online, juliashopecup.ca, all together, and they can come the day of, too. A lot of people who are playing the game will do that. And one thing that we've had a little bit of distraction with is that there's teams for online for donating, and then there's squads for the actual games.
For hockey.
And this year, I think we're going to allow people to put their own teams in if they want. But we're not going to allow anybody to stack the teams because it's not about competition.
Well,
so if we had 3 Junior A guys,
we stacked our team.
Well,
last
see,
year.
that's why you guys got to the semifinals. So we don't want that to happen anymore.
Exactly. It's called the YourTV rule, right? The source rule.
Yeah, well, you've implemented that now. Thank you very much.
Paul, Jim, February 17th, Chippewa Park. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you.